Yeah, mate, I'm looking at him right now.
Half dressed, Dad.
You cannot say that's not him. There's no chance anyone could definitively say it's not him.
You're a genius, man.
Cheers, man. Thank
You're an
you.
absolute genius.
He does look enough like Ed Sheeran to fool people.
I do get moved into the VIP section. See you on the main stage later, guys. We fooled a whole arena about the KSI and Logan Paul fight, and it went absolutely crazy. There was a whole horde of people screaming and shouting and running over.
There were so many opportunities for this to go wrong.
So many things that could have gone wrong.
My name's Ty Jones, and I trick people into thinking that I'm Ed Sheeran. So the first moment that I heard that I looked like Ed, it was actually back when I was in school, so it was like 2010, 2011. I was a bit of a, sort of like a recluse kid, you know, like I didn't really talk to anyone that much. Everyone come running over like, Ty, is this you? Like, have you got a secret name? Because he dressed like me, had the same hair and everything. And I was like, no, why? And then they showed me a picture of Ed and a video of him on SBTV, and I was like, wow, that guy really does look like me. I'm just a bingo caller, you know, like I'm not actually Ed. 4 and 7, 47. Like even my friends thought that that was me, and I was just going under like a different alias. It's like literally looking into a mirror, like seeing someone that looks like you and is the same height as well. It's just like face to face, sort of. It's kind of strange. I do get like a bit of a rush from it, especially when someone sees someone on that emotional level and then more people join in. Before you know it, you've got a crowd around you and you're just trying to, you know, just get on with the day. And then it's just selfie after selfie after selfie after selfie. And then by the time you know it, you're like an hour late for what you was going to do or go to. I went outside an Ed Sheeran concert. It was absolute bonkers. Like, there was people pulling my shirt, almost ripping it. There was a girl that had a panic attack in front of me. After that, the police just come wading through the crowd, grab me by the arm, throw my hood up and say, what you doing coming out this exit, Ed?
Do you want to give us a line?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm thinking out loud.
No, that's not very good.
My name is Josh Peters and I am a video creator.
And my name is Archie Manners, and alongside Josh Peters, I'm also a video creator. Our channel comprises of various different kind of weird social experiments and pranks, basically. In December 2019, there was going to be a boxing match between KSI, one of the most famous YouTubers in the UK, and Logan Paul, one of the most famous YouTubers in the United States.
It turned out it was one of the biggest sporting events of the year. We thought we needed to pull off some incredible stunt.
We decided we were going to take lookalikes to this boxing match to see whether we could get away with tricking a whole load of people into thinking that a genuine celebrity was there, and we settled on Ed Sheeran.
Basically, if Justin Bieber was going to be there, it wasn't too unreasonable that Ed Sheeran would be there too.
Which meant we needed to find a lookalike of Ed Sheeran, and that's the difficult bit.
So we went onto a, yes, this exists, a casting website for lookalikes.
Remarkably, there are about 15 to 20 Ed Sheeran lookalikes available in the United Kingdom, of very, very varying degrees of Ed Sheeran lookalike ability.
Meet Ty Jones, who bears an uncanny resemblance to the Thinking Out Loud singer. Ty even goes by Ed's evil twin in his Instagram bio.
Ty was the absolute perfect fit. He looked like Ed Sheeran, he was available, he was within our budget, and he could very quickly get on a plane to Los Angeles. And we had 48 hours to find a lookalike, find tickets, ideally very close to the front of the ring in Los Angeles, plane tickets, a hotel for you, Ty, and some cameramen. So it was a very, very short turnaround.
We're going to sneak in, get you in there unseen, and hopefully the cameras that are filming the fight will start filming you because they'll think that Ed Sheeran is in the building, and we can create a big stir.
Oh, man.
And yeah, we'll get a whole bunch of people thinking you're Ed Sheeran.
The moment he came through the airport, people started stopping him, screaming, asking for photos. Oh my God, it's Ed Sheeran. I think what happens is as soon as 1 or 2 people think that's Ed Sheeran and then take a photo, it's that mob mentality. Then everyone just thinks it's Ed Sheeran. We get rushed into a taxi that we booked. It looks very celeb. I mean, I felt like a celeb. It was crazy. People were screaming, Ed Sheeran, Ed Sheeran, as we get into the taxi.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, man. Thanks, man. Move over, Ed. Let's go.
And we go off to...
Are you sure you didn't kidnap the real Ed Sheeran? Poor Ty Jones was stuck looking for his lonely bag on a carousel.
It's right before the big finale. Everyone's getting ready. I'm in my Sheeran gear, as you can see. So we're going to try and sneak in. I'm wearing this hat, you know, like keeping a low profile on that. And then boom, Ed sneaking in.
We arrive at the Staples Center, we're waiting outside, and we make the walk toward the red carpet. If people heard him speak, they definitely had more of a chance of realizing he wasn't Ed Sheeran. He's a lookalike, not a very good impressionist.
We went to the red carpet and actually got the wristband, and they literally just put the VIP wristband on us.
It's no questions asked. It's like, oh Ed, here's your backstage pass, here's your bracelet, here's everything you need. We walk straight in, he gets absolutely mobbed by fans.
We were all like hanging out at the VIP bit, you know, just talking to YouTubers and that, and fooling a few of them as well. It was quite funny.
Because Ty watches a lot of YouTube, he was a massive fan of a lot of the people in the room, so he was quite nervous. But that nervous, quiet energy almost came across as Ed Sheeran's sort of quiet, cool, don't disturb me energy. So it just worked perfectly.
As we go into the actual event, like into the stadium, everyone come off the seats, like literally they were like getting selfies and everything like that. It got to the point where the security were like, you know, you can't be here, we're gonna have to keep you, you know, away for a bit for everything to cool down.
Let me take you to the VIP.
We have a security guard come up to us and say, guys, we need to take you to the VVIP section, a place we didn't actually know existed.
So they put us in the bar where Justin Bieber was, and we had to obviously avoid Justin Bieber because he actually knows Ed, and we're trying to fool everyone that Ed's there. Justin Bieber could come up to us and be like, hey Ed, how's that single working out? And I'd be like, what single? You know, I wouldn't know. So obviously, we spent our time in the toilets and everything, like just trying to dodge Justin Bieber and then come back out to the front section.
At this point, Ty is terrified that either someone working there is going to recognize he's not Ed Sheeran, or that Justin Bieber is going to show up, or another celebrity is going to show up.
People have got to be incredibly bold in order to say that isn't Ed Sheeran, because there's a tiny risk in their minds that it might be Ed Sheeran, even if he looks a little bit dodgy, and the risk of saying it's not Ed Sheeran when it is enormous.
And then it turned out we'd nicked someone's seats.
I'm in Rick Ross's seat.
Then we had to go to like the other seats, you know, just near the front row section, and then we just chilled there for the rest of the night.
But we had the video we needed at that point.
So that worked.
I remember you texted me and you're like, it went really well. And I was like, just go mental. Like,
Yeah.
try and get into a club, go to the most exclusive place. Anything we get now is above and beyond.
We get escorted out the back entrance. We are walking outside. It's now absolute carnage. There's fans everywhere. They are losing their minds at the fact that Ed Sheeran is there. We decide, okay, let's try one last thing. Let's try and go clubbing.
Don't use it.
We get to the club. We tried to walk in. They said, sorry, there's 10 of you. It's going to be however many $1,000 for you to come in. I then said, oh, but we're with Ed Sheeran. The security guard looked. You could see like his eyes go, oh my God. He radios someone.
And then they come to the car and they're like, Ed, we need you. The crowd parts like I was Jesus or something. And then the security's like, Ed, who are you with? And I was like, oh, I'm with these guys. And then I let all them YouTubers that were clearly more famous than me into the venue. It was like, I felt like I had some secret power or something.
And then you're standing in a nightclub dancing, they're giving you free drinks and they're playing Ed Sheeran songs. Which, by the way, is very, very annoying. If you were Ed Sheeran on a night out, the last thing you'd want is your own fucking music.
Ty doesn't know Ed Sheeran's lyrics very well. He kept messing up all the words. So when he was singing Ed Sheeran songs in the nightclub, he kept getting the lyrics wrong, but everyone else was helping him out.
This guy comes over to me.
Hey, bro. Good fight.
And he gives me this card, and it's for private jets and like helicopters and everything. And he said, if you ever need a free ride, just phone that number on the card and we'll come pick you up. Basically, did the filming for the day, got about 4 or 5 hours sleep after clubbing and everything like that. And then it was back on the plane again, so by the time I even got jet lagged, I was back in England again. It's like the hangover, I couldn't believe it. And I've met so many celebrities as well, like, I'm so tired.
It must have been one of the most exhilarating 24-hour periods in Ty's life.
Partying with KSI at the end of it was absolutely wild. It didn't feel real, it felt like a dream, and I was only there 24 hours as well, so it was like, as quick as it started was as quick as it finished.
There is nobody, I don't think, going all around the world now thinking they met Ed Sheeran that night. I think most people that were there realised.
Oh no, I reckon there's a few.
No, I think they realised.
There's a few that think that they're
And I'm sure they'll get their chance to meet Ed Sheeran. He's back on tour soon, so.
And I flew back, literally went to sleep, got up the next day, and then I was back in the bingo hall, like getting, you know, stick from customers, and it's like, wow, you know, it's quite a difference.